Hello my beautiful twin flames. This is a collective reading and we are just going to take a look at what's going on for the twin flames. I did a short, so this will be the full reading. So if you've seen the short, so let's continue with that. Divine Masculine wants to talk to his Divine Feminine, wants to send a message, but facing a crossroad. And we're going to take a look at what crossroad he's facing at this stage, whether that is communicating or something else. Definitely dealing with some obstacles, but yeah, really struggling. Divine Masculine is going through a battle, but he's pushing forward, he feels wounded. So let's take a deeper look at what's really going on. And please remember to subscribe. Private readings are available. All my details in the description box. And thank you so much for all your love and support. I really appreciate all of you. Alright, let's see. Divine Masculine here has walked away from something. Now that could be a family, it could be business, it could be a life, it could be a marriage. But he walked away from something here, whatever that is in your situation, to go towards his Divine Feminine. He ended a cycle here with the World card, and he wanted to start a new cycle with his Divine Feminine. Alright, and I feel like while this whole process of ending the cycle was going on, Divine Feminine also walked away from her Divine Masculine and may have started a new cycle with someone else or somewhere else on her own. Divine Masculine just had his head down. He was working robotically, or he is working robotically towards a specific goal. And it could be financial, right? It could be financial for Divine Masculine with his pentacles here, with his coins, as well as with the 6 here, where he feels his purse is constantly empty. As quickly as money is coming in, money is going out. But it does look like he's investing for further growth. But Divine Masculine had his head down and we're working towards a goal. Alright, and I feel like he probably didn't communicate properly to his Divine Feminine on what was going on, what was the plan. Maybe not communicated to her at all, kept her in the dark, and she walked away. Right now, he's just got his head down and he's trying to bring balance in his own life. Maybe investing money, but there's a lot of money coming in and going out, or as quickly as money is coming in, money is going out. And that is Divine Masculine here. What I pick up on this energy as well is he's trying to avoid dealing with the pain. Alright, he's working to avoid dealing with the pain. He's definitely wounded because his Divine Feminine walked away. But he's trying to push forward. He's trying to not think about it. Trying to get his own life in order. But Divine Masculine here with this Knight of Swords obviously wants to come charging towards his Divine Feminine. But there's obstacles. He's constantly facing obstacles. And what I feel here is this is exactly what happened before as well. Divine Masculine wanted to charge towards his Divine Feminine. He wanted to come towards her as he was ending another cycle. And he may have made some choices that didn't work out that well for him. In this card, okay, if you look at this card or in this specific deck, this knight chose the biggest, the fastest, the strongest horse to accompany him on his journey. And what he didn't realize was that this horse was wild. And even though it was the fastest and the biggest and the strongest horse, it would take him on a detour. It would take him on detours. It's not going to be that easy to control this horse. And this is the obstacles. This is what's been happening for Divine Masculine. He may have made some choices to really move forward fast, do things in a really fast way, not expecting that it's gonna deliver a lot of obstacles for him to overcome. So even though he was on his way, even though he's still gonna get where he wants to go with this horse, there was obstacles all over the show, so he's not reaching his destination as fast as he wanted to initially. All right. And I feel like this is what he wants to communicate to his divine feminine on exactly what happened. What happened? Why it took so long? Why he kept her in the dark? What was his plan? Because he didn't communicate that to his divine feminine. That is why she walked away. All right. And right now, he's facing this crossroad. He's facing this crossroad. Do I go down a path that I know? Or do I just reach for what my heart really desires? There's a risk involved here for divine masculine, going after what his heart really desires, and that is divine feminine. He feels he might lose everything, what he has, as well as maybe not getting his divine feminine in the whole process. So he's definitely trying to make a decision here on whether or not to actually communicate to his divine feminine. But let's take a look at what is he going to do. Will he actually communicate to his divine feminine? Because he really, really wants to, and he's trying to decide whether or not to actually take the risk and communicate to her. As I said, divine feminine may be with someone else. And that is maybe why he feels there's a risk involved. You see, he's overthinking the situation, but he's in this mental prison. He's in this mental prison. He cannot stop thinking about his divine feminine. He's trying to follow his intuition. But right now, I feel divine masculine is not sure what is his head and what is his intuition. Because his mind is racing. His mind is so busy trying to figure out what to do here. Okay. Just give me a second. Let me pick up my card. Okay, Divine, that's one of my cats. Hey, Elijah. All right, Divine Masculine, yeah, do still have hope that he can actually do something. Divine Feminine is his star, and he wants to bring healing and balance. He wants to bring healing and balance to this connection and bring it into the physical. He wants this union with his divine feminine. He wants to make a long-term commitment with her. He wants God's promise of this divine connection with his divine feminine. But I do feel for some, all right, I'm just going to pick up these cards. Just give me a second. Sorry. Okay, my cards are flying all over the show. Some divine feminines may have made a long-term commitment somewhere else. They may have even gotten married. Okay. And this is why divine masculine, I'm not sure if he should take the risk. And I say he, it's not gender specific. It's just to keep the readings easy. He's not sure if he should take the risk to actually communicate to his divine feminine if she is in another commitment. It could even be a marriage. You see, he's trying to make a decision here. And he feels time is running out. He needs to make a choice. All right. And he actually wants to come and see his divine feminine. This is a trip. Planning a trip. He wants to communicate to her, ask to come and see her. And he wants to talk about, long-term commitment. 10 of coins. This is marriage. This is having the home, the dog, the washing on the line, the flower garden. And I've got two tens here. I've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is a marriage, and I've got the 10 of Cups here, which is the twin flame marriage. He wants his twin flame marriage, but divine feminine may be in another commitment already. All right, and that is what's really, really defeating him, and that is definitely why he's facing this crossroad on whether or not to actually communicate to her, to come and see her, to tell her the truth. I feel like divine masculine wants to clear the air. He wants to be honest. He wants to tell his divine feminine exactly what happened, why everything happened the way that it did, what he was facing, what he was dealing with, why he wasn't communicating. He wants to bring it into perspective for divine feminine, and he really, really wants to talk to her. He's feeling really, really defeated in regards to what happened in this connection, but divine feminine might not be available anymore. She might be with someone else. She might even have gotten married to someone else. Right, but let's see if we can see if divine masculine is actually going to take this risk and communicate to his divine feminine. Let's see if we can get a little bit more clarity. He is going to make this offer. He wants to build a legacy with his divine feminine. He wants to offer something really big, something she cannot refuse. All right. That is what he wants to do. Okay, let's see what is divine masculine actually going to do. What action is divine masculine going to take? Well, that is exactly what I asked, and I got the Ace of Coins. So I do believe divine masculines, those that I'm channeling for today, they are actually going to make that offer. Yeah, they are gonna fight for what they feel is theirs. This is standing up, fighting for what you want, standing your ground. Divine masculine is not gonna back down because she's in another commitment or with someone else. He's gonna take that risk. And I feel for some divine masculines, they actually don't want to interfere if the divine feminines are with someone else, because they feel they deserve the happiness. But at the same time, divine masculine feels, this union is theirs to have. This Five of Wands here, usually I would say that is playing mind games, but I don't get that right now. This is wanting to win at all cost, yeah. In the Wheel of Fortune. This is their destiny. They feel it's their destiny and they are not going to back down. They're going to fight for it. And they'll do whatever it takes to actually make this commitment to their divine feminines. Alright, so divine masculines, those that I'm channeling for, are definitely going to communicate to their divine feminines and make them an offer they cannot refuse, or what they feel their divine feminines cannot, refuse. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for all your love and support. I appreciate all of you. Please like, share and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I will see and check the description box below for my contact details and all my other details for private help. And I'll see you in the next video. Namaste, twins.